What's up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your midweek sit rep, and I got a great video in store for you. Take a look at the notes right there on the screen, and we're gonna cover all that information. But real quick, I need you to like, share, and subscribe this. Go into the description, check out the social media platforms. Man, there is one of those social media platforms out there. I know you're on them, so spin yourself up, do yourself a service, and come along with us in this journey. Now, as always, if you're ready, follow me, and let's go to war together, team. Look, I said this before, and I truly mean it. Thank you guys for bearing with us while we transition and move to our new home. All right, listen, right now, my house is completely bare. In fact, you probably can hear the echo. That's because I got nothing in my house except I got a phone, I got a charging port, and I got the internet. And you know what? We can still make trades, we can still push everything out, and that's exactly what we're doing. But listen, I can't wait to get to my new studio and my new home when we're there and get you guys great content. But until then, thank you for staying loyal. Thank you for bearing with us. And you know what? Let's go and get it right now. Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. You are responsible for every move you make in the stock market. Have fun and tread cautiously, but be patient and go to war. All right, team, thank you for staying with us. You guys know exactly what's up. We're going to review and go over the alerts that we've gone through up to this point. You know how I like to do. We're giving full transparency, everything we put out there, the buy-ins, the alerts, the signals, all that good stuff, man. We make sure that we go over and see how we're doing. So let's check it out right now and take a look at some of the alerts and also promo that Discord, okay? So you guys know exactly where to go to get the alerts and make that money. So let's hit it. So first and foremost, I just want to hit out how we roll on the alerts. Look at that timestamp. That's today, 5 in the morning, man. We up early and we're rocking it, okay? Putting out all the information. You're getting news alerts. You're getting signals. You're getting things that are like volume spikes. Hey, watch this. Some news came out. Man, all the information to make you successful and give you an informed decision so that when you press that button, you can press that button with confidence that you're at least getting into a decent trade and you have 411 on a particular trade. And for you newbies out there, man, we don't just leave you hanging, man. We follow along the stocks that we're putting out there a lot. You see, I use a green, amber, red type of system, man. It's like go, halt, or just chilling, and then we're out, okay? Green, we're in. Amber, we're trimming off, okay? We're starting to make some money on the ride up. And when you see that red, that means I'm out full position, all right? But you guys can stay in it, make your own decisions. Everyone's responsible for their own decision in the stock market, but we're here to help you out as best as we can and make you guys money in the long run and more knowledgeable in the long run. Like I said, everything is about being better prepared today than we are yesterday. I can give you guys fish all day and you guys can eat, right? But if I teach you how to fish, then you guys can catch your own fish and be just that much more successful. All right, and here's our track record, okay? Take a look at it. We got a little color system, all right? Blue are option contracts, all right? The black is regular shares, and if you see something in orange or amber, that's a long hold, either a long hold on a contract or a long hold on shares because we're waiting for it to pop. Now, you notice, this is full transparency, guys. We are human, okay? We err and we make mistakes, and you'll see some red, man. Those are some losses. It happens. Any trader out there that tells you that they got 100% win rate is a liar. And I'm telling you, you need to run away when you hear someone say, I'm the best out there and I don't lose, man, because you know what? You take an L every now and then. As long as your wins outweigh in spades your L's, man, you're good to go. So pause this, take a look what we're in, look at the dates we got in, look at the price we got in, look at the action we're at. Are we still in? Are we out? And at the end of the week, we wrap this up and we show how much profit you would have made if you would have got in at the price with one share or one contract, just to keep it real simple and easy. All right, let's get into the BuzzReport. Let's see what's popping and locking in the news, man. Remember, the news gives us our sentiment and our pulse on the market. So let's see what we got going on in the news and maybe try to work on our plan and our strategy for the rest of this week. Here was your market. The Dow was down, NASDAQ up, S&P red, and then we're looking at the 10-year bond. It's under that 1.6, which we like. Here's your market movers, most active, top gainers, top losers. If you guys rock with me and you're on with my alerts, you definitely get spun up sooner than later than a lot of other alerts out there. So definitely pay yourself attention, go in the description, and get yourself on that social media platform, man. Here's your sector performance. The 1 day, consumer discretionary, energy, and financials are up. We never look at the 1 day. We always got to look at a pattern. So we look at the 5 days and we see that consumers discretionary, infotech, and healthcare have been up the past 5 days. Here's your futures. Remember, they give us a glimpse into what possibly might be tomorrow, but nothing is set in stone. You got to play these with a grain of salt, and the market's going to give you what the market gives you, and you definitely got to play the market for how the market is when the bell rings at 9:30. All right, your first headline news, the Shelton Suburbia trade is about to reverse. This is talking about the COVID pandemic and the type of stocks and the type of businesses that were being bought up while people were staying home, man. Craft businesses were going crazy, okay? People were doing things they hadn't done. They had nothing but time on their hand, okay? They were buying things that they didn't have to do, computer sales, software sales upgrades, fix-it things around the house, but that's all about to change. Things are opening up. People are going to start spending the money more on the leisure activities, the traveling activities. So watch for this rotation in the stock market. Pay attention. If you got a lot of your stock money invested in the value stocks as the last rotation was coming out of the tech boom, you need to probably be a little cautious there, okay? Just my opinion. You may want to pull some of that money out on some of your winners and have cash on hand so you can buy into the new rotation when it hits, because when it hits, it's going to hit hard, it's going to hit fast. Now, the next thing is this McAfee guy. You guys have probably heard the McAfee security system on some of the computers and stuff. I need you guys to Google this guy and look up his information, man. This guy is a trip. He's nuts. He's a genius. He's crazy. He's eccentric. He got a great story. Okay, there's a documentary out about him. Spin yourself up. But I guess what happened is he ended up committing suicide inside of a prison and he found out dead. So not much about that. I don't know why it's hidden on the headline news other than it's a murder thing. And, it's McAfee and it's cybersecurity and things, but not really stock related. But spin yourself up on this guy, get educated, because it's definitely worth a read when you Google his story. Now, this wasn't headline, but definitely noteworthy. I want you to pay attention to the infrastructure negotiations, all right? Inside the description is the link to the new infrastructure plans. Now, I need you guys to pay attention to this, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming once this thing's said and done, all right? And you guys need to have cash on hand so you can buy in and start getting into the right things. I'm talking about the 5G stocks. I'm talking about the metals, the mining, the materials, the EV boom, the clean energy. These things are all kind of in a waiting phase. You're seeing some spike up and come down and kind of whatever, but basically they're moving sideways because they're waiting for this thing to get finalized and the money be flowing, okay? So be ready to pounce when these things hit and stay spun up on this infrastructure bill, because it's important stuff and there's a lot of money being made, and you guys need to get in the right companies, the right stocks, the right industry at the right time so that you guys can come out on the end a year, 2, 3 years from now, rich as hell. All right, it's the time in our video where I'm doing a network shout out. This Discord that I've been spun up with recently, they hit me up. They said, hey, look, will you come on board and help us do some analyzing, some learning? I said, yes, I will do that gladly, because why? I'm genuinely interested in cultivating that shared learning environment, man. Truly, just like this little sign says, I'm building a market coalition. Think of me as a SPAC, acquisition and merging of social media platforms with like-minded individuals who are stock guided, okay? So let's check out these people. Check the description. Their link is in there, and I highly suggest you get on them and come over to my channel on that Discord and see what I got to put out there. All right, here it is, Incognito Traders, man. They got a lot of bots and a lot of good trading information from some of those, the R2Ks, the MTAs. They got a whole bunch of just bots that have webhooks that come in there, putting a lot of good information out. I'm in there, I'm a real person. You can, on my channel, I got it open so that you can message me. You can talk to me about the alerts. I like that one-on-one. Some of these bots, they're just automatic. They just feed you information. I feel like, I can feed you fish like we talked about, but I want you to learn how to fish so that you can feed yourself eventually. But I'm here to help. I'm here to push it out. So come see me over there and definitely check these guys out. This is the person that hit me up. Now, Virginia, I don't know if it's a state or whatever handle I'm taking as a female. I'm not sure. But Virginia hit me up, said, hey, you want to come do these alerts? I said, yes. So, Virginia, big shout out to you. Thank you for asking me to come along on your journey so that we can have this journey together and build that market coalition, man. This is what we're trying to do. Shared learning environment with stock-minded individuals and pushing as much information out, as much as good things so that we're all better prepared today than we were yesterday. Let's get it. All right, so let's talk about some of the winners and some losers that we had in the stock market coming up thus far, all right? So let's get at a couple of them. We're not going to go over all of them. We can't do it in this platform, but we're going to talk about some of the ones that I saw that people were making money, and some of the ones that some people rode the wave too much because it was too much too soon and they got caught. All right, first one on the list was both a winner and a loser. Listen, if you guys rock with me, we've been in this since $2, okay? We 5x'd our money, and we got out, man. The alerts came out there. We've been posting it, and everyone that rocked with me made a nice chunk of change, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of reports and a lot of things coming over social media. Man, Torch did me dirty. Well, hey, sorry to break it to you, but you getting in at $10, and it rides up and you think it's going to the moon, man, it has to have a cool off period. Look at that chart. Just looking at the chart from the 18th to the 21st, that's too much too soon. You see a chart like that and the stock, and you go back to the valuation, there's fundamentally no reason that this stock exploded like it did, okay? So you have to be thinking of that, man. It's too much too soon, and I definitely don't want to get in at this price, and don't get that FOMO, okay? Now, at the current price where it's at right now, man, I like this price. I'd go in deep, 100 shares, 200 shares, hold this long. You can definitely double up your money and maybe triple up your money in some time. But definitely, I hope you guys didn't get in at $10. And if you did, you may want to start scaling out and using that money somewhere else to make back your loss. All right, another winner and a loser. Listen, ALF. Hey, see something similar about this chart with the last one? Look at that, man. Too much too soon. Now, ALF was a killer, okay? We got in like $7. We actually were in and out of this multiple days, okay? ALF was a multi-day banger for us. But if you guys hopped in as it was riding up at the $15 or more range, man, hey, you guys got caught with some heavy bags. And I don't know if it's going to come back up. Now, it could, because there's a lot of momentum behind us. And you see it's kind of consolidating there towards the end at that $11 range. But definitely, look at that chart. Just like with Torch, man, too much too soon, in my opinion. And there's no reason why it should be up as high as it is right now. So it has nowhere to go but down, and definitely got some gaps because this thing was halting all over the place. So those gaps have to be filled at some point. So pay attention to ALF. Definitely, if we see some spikes, hey, hop in. Don't be afraid to hop in with a small position and make your money, okay? But I would be very cautious going in anything long at this particular price. I like this price more for a long underneath $8. Hey, look, and I'm human too. I make mistakes. I alerted NTEC off of some news, and I thought this thing was going to boom. There was some talk about a new drug with some, game-changing effects, and this thing flaked out. But listen, that's why they created a stop loss. That's why they created trailing stop loss, so that we can protect ourselves. Traders War Room has 4 principles. You need to stick with them: planning, training, managing, securing. Always secure that capital in that portfolio. That's why you use those stop losses, all right? We got in this about $4.50, and as you see, it spiked up to $5. We thought maybe it had a little bit more room to run, and this thing just started tanking, okay? Our stop loss was set at about $4, and we pulled out, okay? Discipline to the stop loss, and it definitely saved us some money in the long run. But as always, we're human. We make the same mistakes, so don't feel bad if you got some of them heavy bags out there because you made a mistake riding a stock on some trendy news, man. I like momentum stocks too, but definitely need to have those trailing stop losses. You need to have those mental stop losses ready, and that's part of your strategy and your plan moving forward, so you guys can get in, and if it starts going south, you get out and protect your capital, because we can always come back in this, not an issue. But we don't want to lose half of our money, or even, God forbid, even more than half of our money on a particular stock that's just tanking. I wanted to give you guys a little insight on some things that you're probably going to see hop up here in the going into the summer months. All right, these semiconductors, all right, pay attention to these. Some of these are actually in pretty decent price ranges, and look at all that green, okay? These are popping and locking, and you want to make sure that if you can find yourself a good deal to make some nice money, get yourself in. So put these on your watch list, on your individual watch lists. You'll see one on my watch list here in a second, but definitely pay attention to these. When these bigger ones, these LEDS and this SKYT, when these run, they got a lot of coattail runners that go along with them, okay? So pay attention. All right, team, and we're wrapping up the video. Here's your watch list for tomorrow. Look, we got the main watch list on the back burner. Here's a little idea with the main watch list, okay? These are stocks that have shown some good strength closing the market today, or some positive, news this week and just haven't hit, okay? The back burners, a lot of these have already hit, but we still got them. Look at ALF, we got it on our back burner. ORPH, we got it on our back burner. VTRN, we got it, VTNR, we got it on our back burner, because these hit hard already. They pulled back, cooled off, but they can always spike up again, and we can make some money with some quick day trades. So definitely spin yourself up, get educated, and have a plan moving into tomorrow, okay? Remember, Traders War Room, we're looking at the stock market like it's a war zone. The stocks and the sectors, those are our battles. We do it together as a team, all right? We're in it. Attack, destroy, and conquer the stock market, all right? The end goal, always and forever, and I tell you guys this all the time, and I truly mean this, is be better prepared today than we were yesterday, and we do that through our market coalition. We do that through checking out, researching, doing our own due diligence on stocks, and never taking someone else's word as gospel, man. We got to make sure we got an informed decision before we get anything. If that sounds good, then go to that description, spin yourself up, get on the alerts, come along with us on this journey, and as always, if you're ready, follow me, and let's go to war together, team.